Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Ray. I'm here giving the 5 to 6 month update. It's daylight savings time, so it gets really dark now. I need my little light to give me energy. And I live in LA, so the weather's great and it's sunny all the time. I'm really just complaining about nothing. I'm very fragile as a human being, if you can't tell from all the surgeries. But basically, I went on vacation around the 5 to 6 month mark. It's my first vacation, like a year and a half since I tore my ACL. That felt really weird. It was hard to let myself take a break. I remember talking to my friends about that. Besides that, I brought some bands so I could do like shoulder PT while on vacation, and I hit the gym, and then I rested my hip since I walked a lot. And besides that, I think I really ramped up my healing and training around this time. I spent a lot more time working out at a certain point because it just felt like the hip just needed to heal more and get stronger before I could do other moves. And I hit my first swipe windmill as well as my first windmill Elbowtrack windmill 90. So I started getting those moves back. I also hit my first flare windmill. But we're going to get into the clips right now. All right, so let's review the footage. This was my first time doing an Elbowtrack, so I'm just doing a hop over. It's like an old combo I used to do. Haven't threaded in so long, and honestly, it was hard with the hip flexibility. Like, that was the main limiting factor. But it's cool because I could also bench 225 for a couple of reps around this time. Yeah, it actually was surprisingly easy. So who knew all I needed was shoulder surgery. And then this is my first time doing an Elbowtrack windmill 90. I just had like a really good feeling that day that I was in good condition. And then here it's my first time doing like a swipe windmill halo. Tried to go up to 90. That was a little too ambitious. I think I just need to focus on losing weight. Here's my first flare windmill in a long time. So that's like, this is around like the 9 to 10 month mark for my shoulder. It could have possibly been faster if I didn't have to do the hip. As you can see, the flare is not consistent, like it comes and goes. And then, so this is probably like the coolest combo I made up during this time. I used to go into like a shoulder spin on my left side. I did this by accident, actually. I just like kind of fell into it, and then I was like, yo, let me try to keep it going. So that's like a cool combo. Then I was just testing my windmills, running through all my variations, and yeah, felt good. Like all my windmills were back, and this is the hip at the 5 to 6 month mark. So honestly, the hip healed a lot faster, but I'm also not like putting it through a lot of impact like I am with my shoulder. This is my first double mill attempt, and to a one-hand halo. Double mill is a little too high. And then this is kind of how I practiced getting comfortable doing like a swipe. And I did a swipe 90, tried to do a swipe 2000. And then here Serge should taught me at practice, and I'm like pushing my body more than I probably should. But this is my first flare 90 attempt. I did kind of drag on this, but it was good that my left shoulder could kind of support this weight. I haven't been practicing this move at all. And then my first windmill 90 attempt on hard floor. You know, my left arm is the supporting arm, so it's still the right one that's really strong. And here, just a solid 2000 attempt. Pretty hyped up being able to do everything, honestly. And this is just a clip to show, like, you know, I'm just starting to play around at this point. Like, at this point, like, it's more about strength and how the joints feel. And honestly, I actually haven't practiced head spins at all since the surgeries. Like, I don't really want to make my neck worse. And then my voice surge is the biggest shit talker, so hit him with one windmill up to 90, one hand, and then windmill 90. Had to reset a little bit, but no pressure to him. We're all like, we're just talking shit to him. We're all praying on his downfall. He's like the villain of practice. But to be honest, he's got this move now. He's got it pretty good. But back then, he's talking shit, and he was so upset after this. All right, so that's the end of the hip update for my 5 to 6 month mark. I hope that was informative and helped you kind of see the progress as well as like what you can do. It's pretty steady marching back to actually just being fully able to do like everything I used to be able to do. Even now, like I can kind of do some flare combos, but it doesn't feel good. Like I just feel heavier and like less conditioned before, so it's just taking a while. But you know, a lot of like the older guys who are still dancing, they're like in their late 30s, they're still killing it. So shout out to all the older b-boys for the motivation for me to keep going. With that, like, comment, subscribe if you like this video, and I'm gonna work on that 7 to 8 month update next. Peace.